right, how we doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay, where were we? We have this here because I had a whatchamacallit. I had an anomaly map I had to do, so I set them aside. But anyways, how we doing? Hope we had good days. I had a pretty good day, honestly. I cannot complain. Ooh. So today the plan is we have a lot of farming to do. So we're going to just honestly spend it chill, farm a bit. If we can, we'll get some upgrades in the form of like my AG, I think is the most important thing right now. I need some CD because this takes a while. Because like what happened there was I couldn't actually convocate him to the boss. He's not. Am I linked? I am, right? I am, I think. I think the only one is reduced regen per endurance that I can't run, and that's because I am not currently using a guard skill. And because I'm not using a guard skill, I can't just slot in Immortal Call and be fine. I have no guard trigger. So I guess I do have automation technically. I think this is also the day I end up speccing a lot into ES. What I mean by that is going into tattoos, getting rune graft of fortress, stuff like that. We'll see, because I can get a lot higher than I currently am. But I think my priority right now is giving my AG a bit of extra minus chaos rest for the enemy. I think that is what I would like to do. And then we'll just see, once we do that, I want to see uptime on like a pinnacle boss. Because that's I think my biggest worry for the setup in Quest I have in mind. It's just that there's a very real possibility that... How do I smell eggs? Like fried eggs. There's a very real possibility. Yeah, that fried egg just threw my entire train of thought totally. Anywho. What was I talking about? Oh, I can't remember. Anyways, doesn't matter too much, and if it does, I'll remember. Oh yeah, AG upgrades. For the AG upgrade, there's a very real possibility that I end up switching back or doing something else from what I'm actually planning on doing. So we need to see what that uptime looks like, which is part of the reason I removed Meat Shield, because Meat Shield would have reduced its uptime. And I also need to get 2120 Animate Guardian, or 2020 is probably also fine. The important thing is the 20% quality for the movement speed. That's the part that I really want. So give him as much MS as possible so he can run as fast as possible. By running as fast as possible, he has decent uptime to, or some time to hit and apply fungal ground before convocation strikes again. Oh yeah, we're with turn 2. This strat is so chill because you can just literally set it and forget it. Like if I really wanted to, this is the chance where I could be theory crafted. Just AFK hives. And I can also just stay inside the hive probably indefinitely because I'm just not going to die. I have enough regen. Okay, I need to go do that. All right, let's go turn in high blood. How many maps do I have? Because I know after my last set I was at 8 hive blood. 11, so that should be like 88 on average, maybe 90.
Enter.
91, yeah, cool.
She is pleased.
Purity of element, eh?
Welcome. Be ever vigilant.
I'm almost considering selling this all the same. I don't want to deal with that, I guess.
Yes, just like that.
Cool. I got the exact same uniques the second time around as well. Crazy work.
Be ever vigilant.
Okay, so that takes care of these.
The Genesis tree accepts your offering.
Fireborn Exalt will take it.
The Genesis tree accepts your offering. Yes, just like that.
Woo! Oh, we duped it. Holy. Wait, we have to be out of high blood, right? You're out of 5. I think. Cool. We're out of high blood. It's, yeah, we're out of, okay, cool. That's fine. Okay. I made good money there. If I wanted consistent money, I'd probably just go entirely for lavish. But I really like the gamble of uniques, even though I didn't get fuck all from it. I need a 4th one, so maybe once I'm done with this set of maps. But that is a lot of money we just made.
Last thing you'll ever see.
Sure. This is the one I can't do. Stop making money. You don't truly know what budget is. It is. I mean, my budget has to be yes, my guy. It actually has to be yes, because otherwise, how am I meant to compete? I need to just be able to spend infinite money, pretty much. Because there's infinite money to be had. So long as I'm playing, I am making money. There are upgrades to be had. And this is honestly one of those builds where it's like, I'm still not even... I still don't have all the things I want. I still don't have Irrational Doctrine, for example. I still don't have tattoos. I still don't have my AG's ideal setup. Like, my AG should not have this, should not have this, should not have this. These are all things I still need to change because I haven't made enough money yet. So the goal is to make more money. The farming will continue until morale improves, okay? I feel like I missed a chest somewhere. Oh, so I feel like you guys are back here then. No? Huh. Morale is dead. Oh, 7. What happened to morale? Well, I guess the farming just has to continue then. You call something medium budget has more money than some get an entire league. I mean, it's okay if you don't make enough for medium budget, I think. It depends on how much, because like when I call something medium budgets, my budget for that is like 10, 20D. Some people will not make that in the league. That is just facts. But I can't call it medium budget and make it 5D. That's low. Low budget is like 5D and under. Like my low budget setups, you're probably getting them in with like a divine, 2 divines, but like I can't then make a POB 5D and say that's medium, but that's not really medium budget. You don't really, I haven't given you things to aspire to get to really upgrade your character. So Luminary is like all the budget. What is budget when we're talking about Luminary here? Because like, if you mean the currency you don't have because you spent it, then yes, Luminary is that. There is no cap on this character. You have more money? Yes, it will take it happily. Like, keep in mind, I spoke about how my AG isn't there, rational deduction. I still have implicits to get. This guy's attraction speed can get up to 8%. I want 8%. That endurance charge, I probably would get it higher. And then the Grace Aura effect is still unique enemy. I need to get that to pinnacle bosses. I need to volatile Val this Yinda stand. Like, the upgrades never end. And I still want to explore kineticist with this shell. So that we still need to save up for a kineticist eventually so we can play around with that. Currency wise, I don't know how much currency I have. I want to say I'm currently at like 50D. Actually, I haven't liquidated, so like liquid I probably like 20, 25. How much I have spent, that's a different conversation. If I had to think about how much currency this character has spent, if we include the mage blood being like 200D, I feel like mage blood is cheaper now, but let's just say it's 200D. I will say I have spent 500D roughly. That would be my guesstimate, because on day one of this character I dropped a lock, so that was when I rolled into this character. I did a lot of crafting, but I effectively spent 100D on that day, so that is like mage blood plus 100D spent. Then since then I would say Nimis alone is 80 something, so that puts me at we're at 300. That puts me at 4-ish hundred. Like, it's actually 380, but like 4-ish hundred. And then everything else, all these small things that I've tweaked there, here and there, like I would say puts me at like 450, 500. So like thereabouts is my guesstimate of like where my character is at. Do not think I've ever made 500D. Wait till you see my other character that I haven't liquidated. But really, like, making money is not difficult. It's just mundane. It's so mundane that you don't realize you can do it. How do I put it? For people who don't know how to make money, what I will say is, like, let's use this strat for example. If in a day I complete 20 maps, let's just say I can just finish 20 maps, I'm going to come out of that with like 30 divines or something. But you also need to know how to liquidate it. I'll give you for examples. All of these maps, this is a map farming strategy. I'm already at 131 maps. Most of these were farmed since the last, like, in these 20 maps that I'm not yet done yet. Each one is going to go for like 8 chaos once I list them up. These guys some of them go for a divine, some will go for like 50C depending. Fireborn exalts, you saw when I went to the tree, those are like 4.5 divines. These are like 13. I got 3 of them. Sometimes I get uniques from the tree, but all this to say, the strategy aside, the key to making currency is, one, just playing the game, being efficient at playing the game. You don't have to not take breaks. You know, the floor is lava is the attitude I treat it, because like once I'm in farming mode, I'm just going in and out of maps, back in out, you know, just that. But once I'm done, I take the time and I go through Wealthy Exile. This is a tool that I don't know if, you know, I don't know if you know it, but this tool is a singular reason why I can say I have 500D. I can say I have 600, 700, because like this is, I probably made like 800, 900. This tool, making sure you have all the tabs that are important synced up, it will tell you exactly where your wealth is, and from there it's up to you to liquidate. It's up to you to take. What the fuck is this? Give me a second. Oi. Holy. When did I get that? See what I mean? Why do you hate wealthy exile? Do you hate being a wealthy exile? Makes you think you're at work? I mean, that's if you use it for like the diff per hour functions and all those other things. I don't. Like I look at, I say, okay, I'm farming for a mage blood. I'm looking at this number. When this number says, if mage blood is like 200, once this number says like 260, I'm like, yeah, I have a mage blood. And I'll go to, and I'll start like trying to liquidate. And when it gets too tedious to liquidate, I'm just going to stop liquidating. And I'm going to just go back to farming. I barely ever liquidate up until like this point. Most of the time, if I'm being very genuine, I stop around like here when liquidating. I just then I spend the money and I go back to farming. This means I'm never ever truly broke, that I can't afford a farming strategy because I can always liquidate some more. But it also is, I don't enjoy liquidating so much that I'll go down to the barest bones, because I would rather go into my next map and make more big currency that I can sell than, you know, go to the nitty gritty, if you will. But like, to make currency, it's all about playing the game. Like, now I'm in a map, I'm going to pretty much blitz through it, even on a slower build, so long as you're just playing. Like, when I'm playing, and when I'm not, I'm not. If I'm bored and I don't really want to play, I'm not online. And if I am online, then odds are I want to play the game. And when I'm not online, sometimes I go a week, 2 weeks, and I barely make currency because like I farm 1 hour here, 2 hours there. And it's not a lot of time, but it's what I can manage to do. And I think that's okay. I'm still making progress regardless. Like the important thing is I'm constantly making progress, and things aren't infinitely getting more expensive. They actually chill out. Oh, and another thing that might not be obvious to newer players, because it wasn't obvious to me when I was a newer player, is, I mean, this might not be the case because of the way content creation is around farming strategies, but investing into your strats tends to pay off. It tends to pay off. And what I mean by this is when I was first started, if you told me there was a strat that costs like let's say divine a map to run, I'd say the fuck away from it, because what do you mean I'm spending divine? Where's my money coming from? And now, to my defense, we didn't have wealthy exile, so like I couldn't actually see the money. Like I'd hear, oh, there's all this money in blight, but then I run blight and I feel like I'm not really making money. But I'll sell all the oils and I'll sell the big currency, but like I'm not really making money because I was just like selling maps, I was just selling the other things that blight drops. So those are all skills that you cultivate over time into knowing, yeah, this is how you're making money, this is where the wealth actually is, and this is this strat is worth spending on. Like it might seem obvious, but like once I'm doing 8 mod maps and I'm never going back to non-8 mod maps. When I can, I'm doing daily 8 mod maps. I'm adding all these other extra juice that just tends to add up to me dropping a bit more on a per map basis. And so long as I drop a bit more on a per map basis, I'll always be making a bit more than if I didn't invest into the map. I hope that helps. It was very, very rambly, so it probably didn't. But yeah, it's all about just being efficient, knowing how to liquidate, investing into your strategies, and playing the game. Of course, having a good build matters. Being able to efficiently clear, like if you're spending 5 minutes, 10 minutes in a map that I spend 1 minute in, your playtime is going to be capped by, like, how much you make per playtime will be capped by your build speed. However, I mean, even with a slower clear speed build, if you are efficient enough, you will make up for some of those downsides what the build has. Because like this character didn't start off this fast. I didn't have a Nimbus, I didn't have 8 projectiles. When I first rolled into this character, I mean, Lit was here. I was up till like 1 a.m. trying to figure out why my damage was a bit lackluster despite my Yeah, but that's his first.
Unleash destruction.
While I was up to like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. streaming, while trying to figure out why my damage was whatever. Like I knew why, but I was trying to figure out is this doom? Is this dooming or is there still hope? And I thought there was potential still, but like I wasn't fast clearing. My boss, I could barely kill Oak in what's the name of that map again? In Mesa. Like it wasn't the best, but then I just kept pushing. I knew I could clear fast. I just didn't have single targets, so I focused on strategies that had good clear. I made money. I avoided strategies that required single target. Like I wanted to do actually farming, but I avoided that because at the time my build didn't have much single targets. So also picking farms that are good for your build goes into being efficient, but it's very important. Like I'm doing breach right now. It is perfect for my build. I can AFK. I don't need to think about it, and I make a lot of money just doing this. My hand is even on my keyboard right now. I'm just talking. If I wanted, I could have a side monitor. I could do other things in this time, and then when it's done, about to level up. Once it's all done, I will claim my loot. And if your build has good single target but not good clear, then you can consider things that want you to be in the map longer. So like essences, actually farming, boss rotas, invitation rotas, things like that. You know, don't pick breach if you're playing what's a very, very big single target skill. Snipe? He POBs too much. He has a disease. You know, the funny thing about that is before this build, when I was trying to figure out what my next build was on while I was playing Registry Filers, I literally POB'd like, how many POBs did I make? I mean, POB is right here. I have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and most of these I was working on them simultaneously. As I was working on this lightly, I was making my Legacy of the Rose POB. With this, I was also working on Flame Golem. I also tried to adjust Flame Golem to be on hit as well to see what those numbers look like. And these are just like light playing around with like, oh, let me see what numbers there are. I have some ideas. Let me just put them and just see. Like things like these. This one isn't even like that fleshed out. This one has like the tree done. Actually, it's more fleshed out than I give it credit for. It's pretty fleshed out actually. Because I actually did config for Perilous Water and all these other things. So these are all things I was POBing at the same time, and I went with Summon Skeletons. Eventually, this one is fully POB'd except Flasks. This I saw the most potential and I sent it. And then, but then I wasn't really digging the playstyle for this build, so I rerolled into Luminary, into Merc, which, if you look at the trees, are actually very similar. I made this very intentionally because when I was making these skeletons, I figured they'd actually honestly play very similarly, albeit with like certain node differences. So the core of this tree is very similar to the skeleton tree, with skeletons having, I believe, 12 passive clusters being where a bulk of the damage is coming from, whereas what is this gem? Oh, Dead, why do you have a range? Why do you have a radius, my guy? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that has a radius. But anyways, I POB'd, all this to say I POB'd a lot in that time. And I still have like certain builds I want to try. Like Legacy of the Rose is a build I will push. I don't know if it's this season or if it's like okay, I'll probably go deeper into this next season or something. But right now, I think Mercs are going to take the rest of my season. That's my guess, at least.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
And as much as Lit says I have a disease, he enjoys that disease. He keeps him entertained. Oh, Gambling District. We'll take it. I also have a lot of nightmare maps to sell, and I probably should get around to selling those. I just haven't yet. So Solarius, I hope that entire ramble session helped a bit. If it didn't, 07. Ooh, I was not expecting that. I was already running away when I heard that tank. Where was my last point? It was here.
You're finished.
Reduce recovery rate, Sag. Where is Lay Bridge? Okay, it's down there. I love that when you run into a breach hive, you actually see it perma on your map. There are so many strats I wish got that treatment, especially like Harvest. But that's one reason why I've just lost interest in farming the map for altars before going for Harvest, because like, doesn't feel great. You do all that just to have to either remember where you dropped the portal or where the thing was, or run around the map one more time. So I guess we made blood speeds. It's not that big of a deal, I guess.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
You know what I've been doing with my what I've been theory crafting in my spare time? Lately, I've been looking at potentially league starting Merc, because like next season, it is more likely than not that I'm going to league start Luminary. So I'm trying to figure out what that's going to look like and what I would like to play around with. I know I def want to do aura stacking. I want to see what that aura stacking progression feels like from campaign to end game. Probably not feel the greatest, but like we'll cross that bridge and get to it. We'll plan it out at least. But also, I've been looking at off meta mercs, and I feel like I'm going to test some of these. But like the biggest one that's, as an example, is I think my goal with aura stacking would probably end up being armor stacking on the merc. And for me to armor stack, there are a few reasons why I like it. A, it means that I have access to things that would make my character just feel better earlier. Perma flasks, for example, will make my character feel way better with having like better defenses without spending as much, as well as having like what do you call it, as well as having like perma quicksilver. My internet's cutting out. Nope, it's PoE. This was PoE. Perma quicksilver, perma like jade, basalt, granite, defensive flasks. That will feel good on a league star scenario. Then aura wise, I'd be scaling the fuck out of like the term jade, again, things that will make me tankier. I'm scaling that and I'm getting damage out of it. Then the question now is like, what merc am I looking at? And I think for me, the off meta of choice, the obvious ones would be Frostblade, because that's not off meta, that's very meta. Combatants, you know, that would be the ideal scenario. But I think I've been looking a lot at Splitting Steel, and Splitting Steel I think has potential as being a decent merc base for armor stacking. Player wise, it should be able to compete, I think, but it requires me to do some, just maybe some testing to see like skills and priorities and all that. So I'm very hesitant to go for a second or third mercenary, because I feel like I want to do a lot of mercenary AI behavior stuff. Maybe I'll try to make a sheet for the mercenaries I test to see skill priorities. I don't know how I would do that. That is a gargantuan task if I want to do it for even just the mercs that I am playing with. Because even Toxicologist, I don't know how. I know my merc setup is insane, but I don't know how this pairs with like getting a second skill like caustic arrow and stuff like that. Is my merc having accuracy issues or what's happening? Wait, how is my mana empty just now? Oh no. Oh no, I fucked up. I fucked up. This is a map I can't get reduced defenses per frenzy. When did I click that node? I don't remember clicking it. But alas, here we are. I was like, why does it feel like my damage is a bit lackluster? I felt like it's obviously because my link is dropping. Like I knew there was something about, just like I didn't know if it was a tanky mod, but I had to start taking something. I just knew it. Deep down, I knew it. So when I check and I see it, it's like, yep. Makes perfect sense.
Lining up the shots. Let's get it done. Cover me.
Yeah, I think at this point I shouldn't even have much in the way of I still get endurance charges holy. I'm going to spend quite a bit of time relinking. I I can't just take off my endurance charge gen is the worst part. Because it's literally a minion.
Be gone, fiends! Get them off me!
The moment I see them crowding, I'm just like, yo.
Let's see you get through this! Get them off me! I won't fail! It's done! Get out of here!
Alright, map is done. Even though I kind of mega trolled with getting that mod. Big troll, but
You did it!
remind me never to touch that mod again. Actually, I don't even need to remind. I knew not to touch it the first time. I just still did it. Because we'd always think things through, apparently. Internet? Oh, it's PoE. Alright, so I enjoy playing zombies the most, but I feel like I'm way better at Guardian Dumb Blue, or more to the point. I know I'm better at it, yet I know I kind of want to play that anime weapon of Carrion Golems. I think I'd make weapon of Carrion Golems. Those are pretty good builds. Carrion Golem probably takes a bit more investment, but it's probably very decent as well. Like, I can't imagine it's bad. I don't know what the League Star scenario looks like for that, but I do know people League Star Golems with no issues. For animate weapon, it's a solid starter. Now, when you say animate weapon, do you mean of ranged arms, or do you just mean like melee animate weapons, or like of self-reflection? What is, bro? Remind me to leave Textiles. What the fuck is this?
Lining up the shots.
What the fuck is this? Self-reflection or ranged arms. Solid choices. What are you thinking in the way of self-reflection? Oh my god. I feel like this map is a skip. I'm going to do the bare minimum I can. Like, I'm going to find the breach.
Hardly worth the arrows.
I'm going to find the breach. I'm going to do it as soon as I found it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Keep in mind, I'm not clicking anything. Not clicking anything. I haven't clicked anything in like 10 minutes.
Lining up the shots.
Oh God. Just get me to Elite, please. I beg you. Elite, put my suffering to your dead, please. Please. I'm about to run past her, aren't I? Yeah.
Let's get it done.
At this point, it's free to do whatever. You know, my character will sort it out. I believe. Need more thoughts on it, to be honest. Energy Blade has always been that idea that I've always really liked it on paper. Never really gotten around to trying it myself, but I like the concepts, definitely. I'm hoping we don't have some long convoluted way out, because I can't deal.
Your death is a mercy. One shot, one kill.
How many waves left? We have 6 waves left. I'm so happy this is literally an auto bomb and I don't have to do anything, because this would have been such a frustrating map. I would have probably left if it wasn't, honestly. I would have left.
I won't fail.
Holy.
Burn it all to the ground. Go! I'll handle it from here.
Oh, this feels much better. The fuck happened? This feels much better. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth, and let's just leave while we can. But yeah, it looks like it's stabilized at least. Oh, no stuttering.
We did it.
Lining up the shots.
Yeah. The map is done, so thankfully. Johan has 1.4 mil. I have 1.6. That's 3 mil gold total. Gambling districts. Oh, I hate the fact that when I click it, it just does that. But yeah, Energy Blade is kind of interesting anime weapon of self-reflection. Are you gonna go? Do you think you're gonna go Dark Monarch, or do you think you're leaning to something else? On builds like that, I really struggle with the thoughts of, dude, not one good thing. Holy. Portal Scroll and Wisdom Scroll all on the same try. It's crazy work, my G. And as usual, my luck picking skills are ass, and I don't get anything from there. Okay, now that I see that, let me just make sure all of these are corrupted. Who they all are. Had to be sure.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
I see recovery rate. We are not touching that guy. Actually, we click the other one. We know better. I mean, we kind of always knew better. We just see it. And I think now that we've clicked it, we're free to click most of everything else that shows up. Because I don't think it will show up twice. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it shouldn't. Low key, I forget where the thing is. It's there.
Lining up the shots.
Let's get it done. Cover me. Annihilation!
Lining up the shots.
Ugh. I refuse to die.
How are you guys getting to me? I don't have a single self debuff option. Wait, so I didn't even get a single quant altar? Okay.
I won't fail. I won't die. I refuse to die. Go! I'll handle it from here. Mark! You did it!
We have 3 maps left. My guess is we're going to be at like 70k hive blood by the time we're done, which would equate, hopefully, I'm hoping we get a good unique. We haven't gotten a good unique in the past like 2 tries of unique
Can I not have the remaining
items.
Approach, challenger.
Divination cards. I didn't see anything that would break my character. I see nothing brick worthy, so we're gonna click it. This is fine. This is fine. Should I go harvest Scarab? No, we'll just keep going this. Actually, I probably should have gone harvest Scarab. You could have been on the other one, so I picked harvest Scarab, my guy. Who is still alive? All right, let's corrupt these 2 and see what we get. Odds are nothing good. Color me surprised. How's the grind? Oh, it's pretty good. Making a lot of money. I got my Nimbus yesterday finally. We've ticked off most very expensive upgrades from the build. There's still a few upgrades that are going to be worth, you know, still worth a pretty penny. But for the most part, the worst is behind us. I've gotten currency dupe. All I need is a divine altar game. All right, you heard me. Just give me that divine altar. And we can go from there. But yeah, pretty good. Are you looking forward to Hero Siege, TMA? haven't looked much into this season, but I'll probably check it out. I don't know when I'm streaming it. Maybe day one, honestly. Like, it's a possibility that I do, but I don't know for a fact yet. I think I'll see how I'll play by ear on when I'm going to stream it. Necro got buffed. How much stronger, I guess? Just numerically, or they actually give, well, if you give damage to the main archetype and then you give some extras, then, you know, it could work. And this is specifically minion necro, I assume. Yo, give me some good, okay?
Let's get it done. Cover me.
The buff numbers, boy, needs more. Needs better gear options in the mid game, honestly. I think from what I remember from Necro, the end game was honestly quite decent, but that mid game was ass. You kind of just, because I remember struggling so much that I just ended up rerolling to Prophet, and I had a way better experience. Now, granted, you know, I was kind of winging my own build, but I was also winging my own build for the Prophet, and that turned out way better. One of the community managers did a leveling run on Necro in the beta and mentioned how it sucks as well. And he's trying to push the death for more buffs, but I've only gotten some so far. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not hung up on it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'll check out Parrot or something, or Marksman drones or something, you know. But yeah, hopefully buffs come in. It's not great having an entire archetype be just, I guess it's not the entire archetype because Prophet now exists and whatnot, but yeah, it's not great. This is the first beta they had under NDA, so not a lot of feedback. Holy. I wonder why they felt the need for NDA this time. Is this supposed to be a big update? Holy, 24% kinetic one. I feel like that's not the highest, but like not the worst either. Can you imagine if this was actually fully qualitied? That'd be nice. I will keep you for now because I do plan on potentially rolling a kineticist and my 1 to 24%. Odds are I won't care for it because I'll be going chaos.
Countless generations
Lining up
have
the
walked
shots.
these time-worn stones.
Sorta, but more, I don't think they want people figuring out everything during a beta. I mean, that is nice, but that doesn't do too much outside of like it only matters until
These worlds are not
what's what I'm looking for here. Until release, and then people make content off of what they already know. Unless they mean more so they don't want the community to know everything that's coming. I don't know if that makes sense. The fuck is this? Reduce defenses, that's fine. The only thing I'm scared of is per endurance. If he doesn't have, fuck that. Like the moment he has that, it's a deal breaker, it's a no. Because my mana sustain just isn't going to keep up. Who is dropping maps all the way out here?
Last thing you'll ever see.
Let's get it done. Cover me.
Did the walls disappear? I feel like the walls automatically disappeared or something.
Right between the eyes.
Are these projectiles doing area damage? I feel like I'm seeing a circle erupt from the enemies when they get hit, unless that's just like particle effect and there is no AoE splash on it.
Dreamer, protect me. I almost have it. Oh, I refuse to die. It's done. Get out of here.
feel particularly exhausted today. I'm not even entirely sure why. I don't know what happened.
You did it!
All right, we're done with our set of 20 maps. To the high we go. Let's get some. Let's get our two mirror Joe, shall we?
Welcome
Surely
back.
we'll get lucky and we'll hit insanely big. 62k.
She is pleased.
I actually unironically want a Farbon Lehu, but like not like this, chief. This is a bottom row. My it is what it is. Ooh, I feel like you're decent. I'll sell everything in my inventory currently. Lori's lantern. You will actually be sold. Summon Phantasm, Writhing Worm every 2 seconds.
Far too much baggage.
Drive them back. I'll see you again.
All right,
She is pleased.
cover your ears because it's about to get loud again. That's it. Nope. No. Oh shit, you are close to a macro. Holy, you're that cheap, huh? I'll keep you in case I ever want to level with it. And I just, for reasons unbeknownst to me, really need. Huh? So it's like 35-ish. Doesn't steal me with confidence, but I'll try it.
Good to see you here. Drive them back. The Genesis tree accepts your offering.
The Genesis tree, you didn't give me shit. You were supposed to give me a Farbon Exalt.
Say you, Exile.
What did we sell?
Hail.
All right, let me try selling these guys and then we'll go from there. Just I put you up for 34.
At that price?
You are closer to 44. I came out with 3 tabs of maps. Holy. All right, with my 3 tabs of maps, let's sort the ones I can actually use, shall we? Okay, we'll put all these maps here. I'll probably do another set of 20 breach maps. But let's start with listing the originators for 1D.
At that price?
All right, I think from everything else we have, bruh.
Got my eye on you.
Okay, now we do 8 chaos. I guess let's check TFT, see how much they're selling it, and that will determine my price. If I can find TFT there. A lot of 10Cs. Eight chaos it is. Let me post my ad so people see it.
I think I could sell that.
I think I might just take all the maps regardless of rejects. But low-key, it's going to keeping rejects is just going to make it so
I think I can sell that.
it's going to make it so I eventually have like just passively accumulated other maps for other strats, pretty much. I've been playing an ARPG Minecraft mod pack. Wait, so there's a mod on Minecraft that is basically an ARPG? They added an atlas, holy. I like cool stuff like that. I think today might be voyage day.
Say it plain.
I have a ton of voyages, almost full. Okay, we will. We'll do some voyages. Puts me at... Did I restock my map runners maps already? I feel like I did.
There's a whole load of
Did you play this PoE season? You played it, but not so much. You didn't like it?
Well,
Okay, we have a full sim now.
Hello.
What's up? Sound like you just woke up from sleep or something.
Nah, just go home.
Welcome back. I've gotten 2 simulacrums from MapRunner so far.
We haven't got anything to dis.
Check in with me when you have a moment.
Nice.
What was that?
I just said nice.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
say it plain.
All right, let's pull up the sites for voyages. What up, Hef? How you doing? And let's get it to read all our maps or all our charts. All right, wait. Actually, I think I forgot to clear all the charts that were there before. Start again. I don't want any duplicated charts in there. Oh, done. Let me just make sure there's no Kishara's rest in here. Cool. Anchor field. I know I did an anchor field. Put on this side so I don't you know, forget. Is that a tool? Oh yeah, it is. It's one for voyage running, where you get to choose like different strategies. Important still works compliant with one chart at a time. Proceed in this. All right. So this is the Allflame Voyage Solver, and you basically use this to. You can store all your charts, and you can use this to solve for different strategies that are already in the game. Now to copy the charts into here, you Control C the chart and then paste it in here. But there was a tool you could use. Apparently he's taking it off, but there was a tool you could use to bulk import, essentially, which is what I was using to bulk import the charts. That way I can, like, for example, I want to use this strategy which puts strong boxes into a voyage in a pretty decent way where you get some good currency. So we click solve and it's going to solve it pretty much. Oh, Atlas Runners. And now this, I'm now going to click copy into game, and with this I can now paste and find the charts and place it exactly where it says to get this essential board with the adjacent areas have to add operative boxes in here, and this will put operative boxes here, 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 and here. And so I know that when I'm running this chart, I just want to run, these are my priorities, and then everywhere else is to get a bit of sulfur and whatnot. And then once that's done, I'm going to click finish, and I'm going to click solve again, and that'll give me the next set using the list of imported charts that I have. But that is the tool in a nutshell. Where is the first map? It's here.
Hang in there.
Next map
We're on it.
is this one. It makes dealing with voyages so much easier. I had a quick, is that correct, moment? But yes, it was correct. Cool. And this is going to be the exact one that it's recommended, pretty much. And then begin voyage allows me to run it. I got burnt out fast because I played the event league prior. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I played a bit, but not too much.
Right between the eyes.
Fuck TLI.
Lol. What happened? The hardcore thing?
Well, listen to every fucking update. Come play, come play, come play. It's hardcore.
Lol.
I say fuck TLI. Like, actually. If they made that shit softcore, they could have actually shat on Hero Siege. Like, no joke.
I mean, probably. But why would they do that? I mean, what softcore would it be? Would it be a special softcore that doesn't have because like all through the showcase I kept thinking this can't be softcore, because like would it be in the season as is? I mean, it'd be nice, but like they're not about to make it easier for you to get your SS20. That's just not happening. So it have to be somewhere that doesn't have like SS20 or hardcore, where I mean, it has SS20, but good luck. Okay, so this area has 2 operatives.
That felt disturbingly good.
Need to make sure I get all the... From here, we're going top side.
Last thing you'll ever see.
And this is the charts that I think is giving the adjacent mod. So like we don't really need to spend much time in there. Popgun said he's going to try Hero Siege. Word for this. Holy. I mean, if it's more active, that's good. I don't remember how farming was in Hero Siege in the making a lot of currency. I remember I started understanding the game a bit more, so I am looking forward to building on that knowledge. I don't know what build I'll be going for yet though. Like odds are I'll be pirate or something. What's that?
The Giga nerfed the movement.
The Giga nerfed movement?
Yeah, because in the end game of Hero Siege, you can just be teleporting everywhere, farming.
Yeah, that was the plan. No, that was the meta.
Yeah. Teleport now has charges and a cooldown.
Holy. The PoE2 treatments.
They actually like inspired by TLI's nerf to movement and other things like that. Yeah.
I mean, that's honestly, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, but like I'm not fully against it. We'll just see how it ends up feeling. I don't know that I got to the part of the end game where I could just spam movement, so I don't think it changes much for me.
Last thing you'll ever see.
They put a hard 1 second cooldown on teleports, and there's no way to reduce this cooldown, right? Or is there like some CDR shit or like a way to cut it? It's just a tiny bit so it's still there, but like not quite as egregious. I actually don't remember how many chests I've seen so far, so I have to go a bit lower. There, I knew it. Ooh.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
I would go for that diviners, but it's not worth my charts or my lanterns when we still have at least one more operative strongbox region. Now if I remember correctly, yeah, so now my job is to go down as fast as I can. So that I can meet operative 1. And operative 2. Where on earth is the second operative? There we go, I think. When are you going to lose the souls, buddy? Thank you.
Yo, how does someone Phantasm?
Last thing you
Yo,
ever
what did
see.
I have a knock knock joke? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Someone
Who?
Phantasm reliquarians when they slowly down.
Lol.
I don't know. I kind of imagine that they would probably, because the phantasms like die and respawn and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that shit's gonna feed Solitaire.
I mean, there's a reason I complained about Solita for my free shot ascendancy or harvest. I'll do is just go to one corner and wait for them to finish. Like when you're done, I'll be here.
Yeah. I mean, they get a lot of damage, the reliquarian builds. So, well, actually, they say they get a lot of damage. I'll see the POV be like, yo, 7,000 flat damage to spells. And then I'll look at the pop and be like, 20 mil. Like, bro, 20 mil? 20 mil for no visibility because of all the 70 plus phantasms following you.
Lol.
And, like, I don't know if I just don't understand something about the builds, maybe. For my assumption, really.
For reliquarian, I mean, assuming you're using the ascendancy that's like giga flats per thing, and they're pairing it with the bloodline Katarina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
What does Katarina give for phantasms?
MS, I believe. So they actually get.
That's why they get really fast. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's a no-brainer setup, to be fair, because then they need to give their summon phantasm survivability, otherwise their MS is not on, pretty much. Because like it's not per max, it's per phantasm alive, so
I thought, yeah.
like at best they can do blessed rebirth so they don't die in 4 seconds, but
I don't think
like
you blessed it, right?
on a megalo or something.
Those phantasms don't really do damage, right?
You can make a build out of them. Like I've made a build out of them, but
You used to have someone used to watch your stream that was a big like phantasm enjoyer.
a big phantasm
Cats.
enjoyer.
Cat
Cat
Chad.
Vijad? No, he's a big
Cat
golem. He's a
Oh, is it
golem monster.
called?
Yeah. His thing is golems and zombies.
I've sensed them.
Throw them in the end game today, right?
SSF wanted it, by the way.
Yeah, I remember.
Surely.
I thought it was crazy.
It's back to the bathysphere.
See, I am an SSF enjoyer sometimes, like conceptually.
Sometimes.
But not till I get
Says the
fired.
person, says the person that has to play SSF seriously yet.
Seriously, no, I've done that T-Stone SSF run. I'm Detonate Dead Elementalist.
When was this? Before we met?
Affliction. I remember because I actually farmed, changed the bind card from the map it dropped with Affliction with like literally. That was kind of fun. Like I knew that the map drop changed the bind. So I basically just did that map and just like do the Affliction to juice the quant of the monster so I could like drop the card. And that was actually really cool.
That's Joe. I didn't know you did that. Would you do it again?
That was my first time really playing Detonate Dead. And I don't know, probably not. It depends on the build. I could see myself doing it just like the time, right? Like, and that time I could literally start something new and try and experience something new. That's why I said that they need to fire me. Because I think they're a really good reason.
A lot of time commitments.
Yeah.
You don't catch me disagree.
If you log in and see I'm in SSF, just say I'm keeping myself busy.
Bucket 07. Did you see about the Allflame? They retired the mass importer.
What about it?
TOS stuff.
No. What was TOS about? That shit literally did one at a time.
Yes, but it's one per your keystroke. That's the actual GGG.
Wait, what happened? What happened? They got messaged or what?
I don't know. I just opened the app. Like refresh your app. You just see a message on it. That's as much of information as I have. Yeah, they're retiring it.
Like, does it not let you?
No, you can still use it if you have it.
They're just not supporting it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's that mechanic gone. That's the only time I can actually engage in it. Like, actually. That's fine, though. There's other things I want to do.
Yeah, I enjoyed the mechanic a lot. Like I still use the I use the importer, then I refresh and I saw like, oh, well, I have this batch done, so I'ma do it. I'ma run them. I've done it already. But yeah. Like I think it's probably fine because it's one of those if there's
trying to get caught, bro. Try to
I
get
know.
that before you go. You know they won't hear anything. Like actually.
I know.
I just tell you that you knew better. One day use it. Make you feel like you're the only one in the whole world using it. Like you're the one that made the tool, you spread the tool, like you deserve this, everything. Because I realized, you know what, if I get banned for PoE, I'm not coming back.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
I mean, I would probably come back, to be honest. It's kind of crazy to say that, but I wouldn't be happy about it, like that.
But yeah, the two was very good, but I'm not about that copying one at a time live. That just sounds like absolute pain. Ooh.
Hopefully they can, I mean, the league mechanic isn't coming back. The crafting might, but I don't think the actual mechanic is. Well, I actually think the crafting might, like, actually.
You think? I think it's fun.
They really like it. The devs really like it. Like, hearing that both of them talk about it, Andrew and Octavian. And those are two different perspectives. One's like a trade cuck, and the other's a hardcore cuck. And they both really like it. They like the economy system around it. I don't think it's, but I think we might see it. I mean, like, really just tells you how fucking shit the crafting is in this game. Can we talk about that?
The exalt slabs and just fucking pray.
But like,
this is literally, this is just in the cross log, but common, really.
Yes, I mean it has a little bit more than that, but because of the limited, because of the intangibility, there's more going on. that makes decisions like impactful and stuff like that. At its
I
core,
agree.
that is what it is. Yes.
But yeah, I would love for the mechanic, like the crafting, to still be here next season. But I'm not about to get my hopes up. If it's here next season, I will happily welcome it. If it's not, I will give it an 07.
It's been a good run. Have fun. I just want to be in maps. Matters. Sure, we level together, right?
Level what together?
Help me through my last act.
Do you want to die? Because like that's how you die.
How would I die? You're killing. Your Merc is literally off-screening everything. Max XP.
In breach, you'll get hit. Lol. What should I pay 10 do?
Actually breaking it. I'm breaking it. It's been 3 days. I should have played this video. 3 days. I'm 30 minutes from getting off. Let me check the TLI. Let me check the price and Discord TFT. 17 div per act.
Not finished.
Just RMT. Just tell us for RMT.
70 fucking
per
D.
fucking act.
Holy, what is this FPS?
Someone really wakes up and is like, yo, I'm gonna level people today for 70 div per act.
I mean, and they one act later they have 70D.
Even if I RMT, that wouldn't give those guys money. Actually, it's like out of spite.
Why is somebody regular strong boxes? I just want to be the violence in this place. Let's make sure we're not missing any messages in the bottle, okay? I think. See? Message in a bottle. Yoink. I find I get more messages in the bottle while running charts than running voyages. But then again, this is also while running like milky strats where I'm trying to get to certain areas. I'm doing less of the in-betweens.
Yeah, you're speeding.
I'm trying to get there because otherwise I'm not going to have enough Allflame lanterns.
What is this fucking reanimator Merc doing that she's like cosplaying Graves from Deadlock?
What
What is
is
this
she doing?
gravestone she keeps spawning?
A
You
gravestone?
not seen it?
I don't.
Have you not seen it?
I don't think so. Do you have a screenshot or something?
I have it up right here. She's fighting Malagaro. She spawns gravestones on the floor. Just like graves in Deadlock. See them?
What? Okay.
I guess it's literally them.
What is the skill?
You
Right
see
click.
it? Look, look, look. She just spawned it. Look, it's a gravestone.
Right click her.
It's actually a gravestone.
Right click her. Sure. She
Is
has.
that Hadesicers?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense, but she does it.
Wait, let me see this. How about desk rates? How about this gem? No, that's not it. Ray zombie, or it has to be the Ray zombie. Maybe that's this animation for someone Ray zombie. Like, let's see.
Yes.
Where is volcanic fissure coming from?
It's me, it's me. Yo, what the fuck?
Okay,
No, I didn't put a portal down. Did I? I did. Look, she spawned. Oh yeah. Like he came out. You see?
Yeah, because so that's the animation of him coming out. Okay.
That was supposed to be a period 2 animation for zombies. I'm just letting you know right now. That's exactly what that was supposed to be.
I mean, zombies in period 2 are so like it would be a step up.
This is raised zombie. First, you need grave dust.
We already have raised zombies. And we fucking need power charges. Shit is us.
Grave dust is a resource you get from killing enemies. When you amass 120 grave dust, you get to summon a gravestone. Here, try it. Now you have a zombie. But your zombies are still just empty lifeless corpses. The way you give them life is by empowering them with power charges. When you dance around the gravestone, the clown.
Where you fucking dance around the gravestone.
The gravestone.
Oh look, message the boss. Are you gonna let me get it? Oh nice, we get more lanterns.
We begin the power ritual.
Can I not have but a moment?
As shown, the gravestone takes 5 seconds, but you can speed this up with faster casting. Now it's 3.5 seconds. Watch her go. She starts shaking her waist, doing.
Shot, one kill.
Holy.
Back to the bathysphere.
So you're telling me in their first iteration of this, when you call down the bathysphere, it didn't create a bubble around you, and you were just limited by the last zone that was constantly reducing. Crazy.
We'll be sailing with Brynock after all said and done.
It's probably what it feels like to be a new game dev at GGG. You spend so long on it in spreadsheets, making a really cool mechanic, optimizing the loot that comes from the chest, optimizing the boss, optimizing the ratio of dead man sulfur people get to make sure the economy is stable and there's actually a demand for it.
And then you forget
To
something.
actually test the mechanic, and then you just do your first test run. You're like, what the fuck? This is there's no space. I generally imagine that's what it feels like to be a dev.
I mean, there's very easy things you can miss just by being in
So
the
focused on
nitty-gritty.
numbers side of things, you don't actually try to fine tune the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Did they say we're going to get a move all button for the mechanic, but it was just taking a
Come
while?
on then.
Remove all. Oh, you mean like from the loots?
From your inventory into the into the the thing you send up in a voyage.
Yeah.
Because we have a take all when we get back to the boat.
And it has
Oh,
a. You can open your stash now, but yeah, I don't think there's no move all.
They said there was like kind of tech. The tech was taking longer.
Rare monsters in adjacent area drop an additional scare up.
Holy.
I don't think that's that great to build around.
I was watching someone get the divine one. He died before he could actually.
Go seven. Go fucking 7.
I tell you what D4 did to Mythic Uniques.
Made them craftable in some way or something. Forget.
Like every item can now become mythic.
Yeah, you mentioned it. I don't remember what exactly you said, but you mentioned it.
Yeah, you can upgrade every item to eventually become a mythic rarity, and then the original mythic uniques that existed before
Or
now
super
drop at it.
mythic or
And
something.
No. Now they're just normal uniques, and you can upgrade them later to be mythic versions. So now everyone gets a mythic item. And the core mythic items that existed before that people complained, yo, these items, everyone uses them. Like, we need a little bit of diversity. And then
It's an
Blizzard's like,
rebuild.
yo, diversity? What if everyone had a mythic on?
They just get mythics.
And then, like, so those mythic uniques aren't like the Grandfather or Ring of Starless Skies. Those are just normal uniques now. They have a lesser version when you get them normally. And then you can upgrade them to their mythic version, just like you can upgrade all your gear. So in the end, everyone's wearing purple anyway.
Fucking clown face.
Goal?
For you to get your clown makeup on.
Purple. Mythic clown makeup.
Just as it is intended.
It's in the PTR, so like, I mean, it could change, but sure.
Yeah, it's
Let's do this.
it's D4. That's all I can say. Oh, for a split second, I was like, did I actually not clear my inventory? I did. We'll prioritize getting to the diviners.
Can I not have but a moment's respite?
I saw text here. Let's go. Where to? Do you ever just click the storage of like tormented spirits just so it doesn't point to it?
What? No.
That's what I'd be doing, because like it's going to point to this cage of tormented spirit. I'm like, this isn't doing much, but I'll click it so it doesn't point to it.
Yeah. Sometimes.
What's that?
That is Temple of the Key Zone. You just died 4 times in a row, ironically.
Holy. What's killing you?
Where I fucking hate volcanic, like, hollow palm. Because you're literally paper at this point.
Yeah.
Am I even cupped? Should be. Just fizz. It's just like the fizz of the spiders. In Temple of the Key Zone. It's just so...
Is that
like,
the Akali zone?
It stuns you. Yeah, Akali's on.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that zone's ass. That zone is very ass.
That, and then not long after that, Belly of the Beasts.
The game tells you need phase mitigation by slapping you with the biggest bleed you've ever seen.
Because they're all hitting quite hard. It's kind of crazy.
They're just like, oh,
The Divine in the campaign. What the fuck?
holy.
My first Divine in campaign is 5 characters.
Are we doing first now for that?
I mean, it took me level 90 to see my first Divine, so I think I would say my first. The other characters I've leveled this fucking campaign. This league.
Lol, but I just been eating, sleeping, breathing happy.
And I'm thinking about starting Templar. And Templar started looking at me with side eye like, bro, can we not rest?
They said
There has to be
they
some
said
fun
was
twink
1 or 2
minion
gigs, but like
There has to be some fun twink minion builds, I feel like.
Hydra. That's probably the best twink minion.
Well, how long does it take for you to be able to use them?
Level 30, first ascendancy. What's your in Act 3? 7?
Do they have good single target as well for that? For a campaign?
Yeah.
If you
Do I,
make one, I'll fucking play it.
it's very straightforward, honestly. Like, what ascendancy are you looking at?
I probably want to start Templar, like, from a low level.
Templar, if you want to full unique full send minions, you just start with a seed heap bread anointed with
Yeah, I've done that one before because you told me about that one.
yeah, do seed heap bread anointed with Lord of the Dead, that, and then just blast for true act 1. Then as soon
Those
as
zombies and stuff will just kill people, kill things.
yeah, because they just
Sucks
one
that you
shots.
can like twink AG level or something.
Yeah,
It's so fun if you could.
AG's. Oh, my internet. It says my internet. That's GG. Okay, we're back. So what are you saying?
Can't believe Toxic Series is in this league and I haven't played it.
I know, right?
Fucking love Toxic Series, bro.
I typically live in toxic sewers.
Why do you think Cloister is so expensive? I know that Death Oath is popular this league, but like, I still don't understand why Cloister is so expensive. Is it just rare?
I mean, it's rare, but I think it's also just div cards are expensive.
Are we seeing it in the price of stock decks being reflected?
Like these are like 6. Yeah,
Now too.
they're like 60 to a divine. So kind of.
I made a lot of money from them from the beginning.
Like cloisters
Mechanicals
or
just make sure you're stacked. Well, both.
yeah. It drops a lot of stack decks to the
Gem
mechanic.
cutters too. Bro. Imagine not having gem cutter issues in the league.
I've bought gem
Mechanic
cutters.
shit, gem cutters. Oh,
I've still bought it, yeah. And this
You
is,
have your hundreds.
I mean, I have 100 now, but that's after buying 100. So I've basically been sustaining.
That's what I'm saying. Like we couldn't sustain before.
We
mechanic is kind of
could, like this. At least I could with settlers.
Okay, but whatever. This mechanic.
Mirage also just gave us a shit ton of gem cutters. If anything else, last week we had a lot of gem cutters too. We just also burned through a lot of them, so the price stayed high.
Oh, when? Oh yeah, because we had to.
Imbued.
We had to corrupt it. Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been dirt cheap.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not rich in the end of the campaign, honestly. It's just to the end. It's fine. Touch.
Surely you speed running, right?
I'm
Unlock.
literally running so fast, but I'm tired.
Did you get meat blood?
Oh, bro. I'm doing this shit dry run. I enchanted my flasks with increased effect, and I'm pressing my quicksilver every time. I begged you to level me.
What do you mean you begged me to level you? See, this was the first time I was hearing of you ask me to level.
How's it beg? Do I need to grovel for days?
What? I don't want to be campaign.
Neither do I. Oh shit. It's all good. I'll save my level for PoE 2. It's more important level carry. Because I was actually watching some people play PoE 2, like group, like a guy that plays the other people.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy fuck, it's so much faster if you actually just have someone just run through the zones with you and kill shit.
Like an in-game character, or
yeah, like an in-game character. Like, why the fuck should you experience that shit raw? if the gem you need to unlock, even if you're like 0 to hero, is like level 40. Like, why the fuck? You to make sure you hit the gem you're leveling with by the time it's time to swap.
because like you always level with that
starts
gem.
Feeling good. You're like, yo, your gem is here, your gem is here.
You
Mana cost
wish.
is insane. Yeah.
You wish. This is as somebody who's had to wait till level 70 to play his gem. I wish. Do you still play Spectres? Thoughts on using Autorod Bloodline with Ward on gloves and boots for extra max HP? Okay, let's take it one question at a time. Aurod's Bloodline, what is that? And how does that interact with Ward? Aurod, that's you. Oh, which one? Sup, Jinxie? How you doing? It's been a minute. Hi, how you been? How is League? 30% fast. I'm assuming you just mean like Ward stuff. Like having it so it doesn't always break and stuff like that. What do I think of that? I don't see why you would do it. What is awkward unless you really build into it. It's not good for just some extra defenses. You're better off with armor. Way better off with armor, because you'd end up with like, I don't know, 500 ward, and that's not going to change your life in the slightest. It's not going to. It's like ES but worse at that point. Whereas armor would actually reduce a fair amount of damage. Not to mention, I think right now for Spectres, we're going for the Brine whatever bloodline. Brine Velka bloodline. This one for the Sultan skill, which is Fist Converts. This is very good EHP. For not physical max HP. Very good. Then Sidness, how are you? Do you have any ideas how to get all the Ducats at the right side? There, for the most part, I don't know if you're still here. I figure you might have left, but if you are still here, all of these you'll get just naturally playing the league mechanic, but one of these you have to do the boss for. So if you've done the boss in the past, Valerie will just give you the stone. But if not, once you do the boss, I feel like you to drop it. I killed the boss already, so I got it from Valerie. But she'll either the boss would either just drop it, or Valerie will give you after you kill the boss. I'm not sure which is which, but you get it after killing the boss. And then the others are like just specific conditions. Kill this rare monster, or kill a rare monster, and you have a chance. Kill Brine called, those kind of just modifiers on rare monsters and kill them, and you drop. Like just by naturally engaging with the mechanic, you drop most of them, like 5 out of 6. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Trying to become top 1 in SEA League has been a hustle playing high load. Nowadays, I can imagine. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot.
Say it plain.
But are you having fun? On the grind?
Onwards.
I have 400k dead man so far, by the way. Actually insane.
Crazy.
Check in with me when you have a moment.
Got a very healthy amount of sales. I should repost my message.
Oh, what is that in divs?
Dead man sulfur. Oh, what are you talking about? Dead man sulfur. I'll check the current div ratio. Currently it's going for 1D's. Oh, 1D's 20k. Holy. So that's 20D in Dead Man Sulfur. I didn't know you got that expensive.
Yeah, I was buying a 22 last, like when I was crafting my shit.
Yeah, I'm used to 22, but now it's quick
It's
buy
only
is
gonna keep going
19.
down, so.
Yeah.
I guess.
You know something? I've been theory crafting like what my league starter is going to be, because I'm going to league start Luminary next season. Like very, very high chance. And one thing
Right? Surely.
was that.
Pending changes.
Of course, but like I'm going to be, I want to have a rough outline for the weaker mercenaries, like not weaker, but like less popular, so that you could potentially use on the league start. I'm thinking stuff like Volcanic Fisher or Snakehead. I'm thinking stuff like Splitting Steel, because Splitting Steel I think is actually slept on, depending on how its AI is, because I mean Splitting Steel has decent base damage effectiveness. It's a range skill. Can come with GMP. Now this fucker has you only has 4 support gems that can be good for you, but I realize that for most mercenaries out there, like if you're really playing mercenaries, you probably have a 4-link Merc anyway, so like that doesn't change much. But this guy has brutality on like so many different links that I'm sure that's going to be a challenge for getting him in particular, like a good one. Just always seeing him with brutality, kind of like a tornado shot curse. Oh, brutality! So you're dead. But yeah, he's a shatter sword, so as you might imagine, he can use one-handed swords, which means we can armor stack with him. That's like the big thing. So armor stack solves all the increase we need. Our character gets a lot of armor evasion because we're armor stacking. We probably go for some flash sustain, which means we have. Just on a budget, our characters would be very, very efficient defensively, at least, and then offensively, we should have Wrath and Smite for like flats, at least early on, and then work from there. Essentially, I don't think I want to have to Smite in the end game, but like odds are I'll probably get the Smite Spectre and use that. Because he has a really good smite as well, so we'll see. But that's kind of like, if Splitting Steel is decent, it's a very decent shell because he can use one-handed swords already.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I'm gonna play some Splitting Steel in this build.
And then VFOS, I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's two-handed stuff. So like I don't really have an idea for like what gimmick I'm going to do, because like I'm staying away from Flame Link, and until we see changes. So I'm going to plan around Flame Link, which means I need to figure out how I would give him flats, which means I need to find a creative way to give him flats. Or I might just.
This guy also just have Flame Link. I think it does, right?
Potentially, I don't remember. Do I still have the mercenary page open? Mercenary. Yes, I do. When we used to play together, I would always be the one being educated, but nowadays I have played people where they I mean, when you get high up there in Elo, it's it's like it's easy to flame people because you're like, you should be on my skill level. Why are you making these mistakes? But like, to be fair, we all make mistakes and all of that's good stuff. I will still flame people. My flame of course is a bit more tempered when it comes to League, but I still flame when stupid shit happens, and I just can't understand the why. So I think it's Eruptor that is the, yeah, he actually has flame link. But it's I mean, it's not one of his mandatory links, so you just don't take it. He'll always come with Infernal Cry, Leap Slam, and Trigger Slam, which means you're fishing for three things. And odds are you want Volcanic Fissure of Snaking and like 2 auras. So Purity of Fire, Determination, Herald of Ash, Molten Shell. They've been a Molten Shell too, has cooldowns. So like all those 4 would be probably good supplementary things with VFOS, because then he just spams VFOS. And then from there, it's trying to get VFOS to be as good as, you know, can be. That would be a trick. Now, how we would scale this, I know not. It obviously wants to be fire, but I think honestly, it might just be a strength stacking angle.
It's dropped another divine.
Holy.
What the fuck?
Game is making up for all your divine
Get
drops.
off. Charlie, just play Fending, bro. They're not gonna touch it.
I'm not getting baited by you. VFOS has so much in the way of fire stuff that I don't think we can rely on converting. Like if I actually say I'm not going fire, what do I actually have for damage? Fist of War, gilded additional fissures maybe, but like, does that even help single target? It doesn't, because fissures can't.
They can hit multiple, just not like they used to.
Is that the same for the Merc though? Because the Merc could be using the old one. I think we spoke about this.
You gotta stop coping on that. You gotta stop. You gotta stop.
What?
You said that about that skill last time.
No, it was VFOS. It's always been VFOS.
It doesn't do that. Stop.
Because it does. What form of VFOS was there during Mercury? That is the deciding factor, because that's what they did with that program they
we
with.
noticed that they changed. It wasn't. We spoke about something else, and we saw that one got changed. I forget what it was.
No, we just saw that they added some new skills like Kinetic Rain. I don't remember. Something else got changed.
I mean, I don't want to assume that they changed that. I can't.
Because like that's what they do. It's like by the time they brought Hydra, which is Hatred Spectre, Hatred had already been changed for like a season or 2.
Yeah, so that one Andrew hasn't picked up, so can't be saying that shit on stream like that. Sneak it over to my comeback, and that was a big damage multiplier.
What might come back?
Syndicate operatives.
Syndicate operatives don't care as much because syndicate operatives have base fizz. So current Hydra, current Hatred is still fine for it, but like old Hatred is fine for it as well. Like they're both fine. Current Hatred is fizz as extra cold. This one, old is just fizz as extra cold as well as more cold. The biggest
old in the last one, didn't we?
Yeah, but the biggest benefactors of perfect Hydra versus regular Hatred are pure cold, like frost bearers, like people who just do cold. They don't have phase for phase as extra. They benefit the most from it.
So far away.
07. 07. Gilded additional fissure would be decent. Fist of War. Faster attacks. Pulverize. And I guess increased AoE would be what I'd go if I was going for full like armor stack. No, armor stack on them. My brain isn't working. Strength stacking for chaos. But I don't know how much attributes you can realistically get on a Merc. My guess is like it. Yeah.
Like 400. That'd be crazy.
What's the name of Subtractem's thing? Actually, yes.
Solved Exile.
Yeah, okay, it's there. Cool. I've opened it before. It is so weird. Like, it feels so weird to use.
You're not cheating on POB though, bro.
All right, let's see. Skills. Eruptor. Eruptor comes with 403 strength
I figured it was in the 400s.
and almost 20%
We
increase
don't
life.
have
Holy.
a lot of increase. You could actually just POB how much you could actually get on that then. Like,
No, you could get a lot of increase on it, honestly, because wait, no, you can't use Crown of Eyes.
Wait, I was gonna say, well, how?
No, you can Vestigial Crown of Eyes
Man,
onto a strength helm.
you can.
Mm-hmm.
You know what kind of ice moves?
Oh yeah, I'm actually on Vestigial Priest, so that actually is perfect. Crown. I saw the damage reflect. I'm like, eh? No, it moves
I don't think
100%
otherwise
arcane might. It's not. It doesn't multiply, but it's exactly the increase you get.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's. And then you use Crown of Eyes. You use because the whole point of that Crown of Eyes is because you can then use things like the strength gives you 3% increased spell damage, and then you convert that or something like that. Yes, is it Decimator? I have a strength stack in POB. I'll just fucking open it. I POB this during free share, so let's POB anytime now. Strength stacking zombies. Actually, it should be AG I click, not zombies. AG. Or I don't know. Let's see. Repentance, which gives Iron Will. Iron Will is strength applies to spell damage. Strength damage bonus applies to spell damage. So now you get a lot of increased spell damage as well as increased melee phase. You pair that with Iron Fortress, which gives you 3% increased melee phase per 10 instead of 2%. So you then get 3% increased spell per 10 strength is as well. And then Crown of Eyes then converts all of that to increased phase. Increased attack, rather, not phase. At 100% this time, not 150%. What other piece was? There was one more piece. I forget what that piece was, but like that is the core. So you get a lot of increase with Crown of Eyes. You get a lot flat from the boots, and more. You don't get a lot more because the more you don't get a lot more multipliers because you support gems are kind of so from what I saw. Like Fist of War is a decent multiplier, but not too many. And it's a very unique intensity build. That's glove I just mentioned. Helmets. You can't take chest piece, so you can't even increase that increased bonus, but like that's fine. That was like the least important part of the equation. I feel. Yeah, it's the least important part of the equation. What else? Though I guess technically you could Vestigial and then corrupt the Vestigial and break it, so you could get the mod on a rare if you really wanted to try hard, but a bit. So that's not for me. Boots is important. So boots, gloves, helmets. We've not talked about jewelry yet. You probably want rings and amulets. That's 5. We don't have 5 points if we're going link. We have 4. So that's like the part where it would be very, very hit or miss. We'll see. But that's just like a very, very rough idea. I haven't actually put any thought into it It's just off the top of my head, you know, fresh from the dome, as they say. But that's gonna be it for today. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Had a lot of fun. Appreciate the support. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Till then, have a good night.